Some places are so beautiful, they almost don't feel real. Santorini is one of them. For years, I've seen this island on postcards and in travel magazines. A perfect vision of whitewashed villages clinging to volcanic cliffs. It's the kind of place that captures your imagination long before you ever set foot on its shores. You dream of the dazzling white walls, the brilliant blue domes, and the endless expanse of the Aegean Sea. This is not just another Greek island. It is the Greek island, the one that embodies the fantasy of a Mediterranean escape. It's a destination that promises beauty at every turn, a place where reality seems to have been painted by an artist with a love for vibrant blues and pristine whites. Imagine standing on a cliffside terrace, the warm sun on your skin, and a gentle breeze carrying the scent of salt and bougainvillea. Below you, the Great Caldera, a vast, flooded volcano crater, shimmers under the midday sun. This is the view that has enchanted travelers for generations. It's a landscape born from one of the most powerful volcanic eruptions in history, an event that shaped not just the island, but the course of ancient civilization. That dramatic history is etched into every rock and every breathtaking vista. Santorini isn't just a pretty picture, it's a living museum, a testament to the raw power of nature and the resilience of the human spirit that chose to build a home on the edge of a volcano. The island's beauty is almost overwhelming. Every corner you turn reveals another photo opportunity, another view that makes you stop and simply stare in wonder. The contrast of the stark, dark volcanic rock against the soft, white curves of the architecture is stunning. Blue-domed churches rise up like tiny jewels against the sky, their bells occasionally ringing out across the quiet alleys. It's a place where you can get lost in the best possible way, wandering through a labyrinth of narrow cobblestone streets, discovering hidden courtyards and tiny chapels. This is the Santorini you've dreamed of. A place where every step is a discovery and every moment feels like a scene from a beautiful film. Our journey through Santorini will be one of sun, wine, and timeless villages. We'll explore the famous sunset spot of Oia, feel the vibrant pulse of the capital Fira, and discover the quiet charm of traditional settlements hidden away from the crowds. We will taste the unique flavors of the local cuisine, sip on wine grown in volcanic soil, and feel the black sand of its famous beaches between our toes. This is more than just a vacation, it's an experience. It's about immersing yourself in the culture, the history, and the incredible natural beauty of an island that is, without a doubt, one of the most magical places on Earth. So come along with me, and let's uncover the secrets of Santorini together. There is a moment as you first wander into the village of Oia when you realize you have stepped directly into a postcard. This is the place you have seen in countless photographs, the vision that defines the Greek islands for so many. The famous blue-domed churches stand out against the brilliant white of the surrounding buildings, a perfect contrast that feels almost too beautiful to be real. The main marble-paved path guides you along the cliff's edge, but the real magic is found in the smaller, winding alleyways. Each turn reveals a new perspective. A hidden courtyard draped in fuchsia bougainvillea, a stunning glimpse of the caldera between two sugar cube houses. It's a photographer's dream, a place where every single frame is a work of art. As the afternoon light softens, the village begins to glow. The stark white walls take on a creamy golden hue, and the blue of the domes deepens in the changing light. This is the prelude to the main event, the golden hour that draws people from all over the world to this specific spot on the island. You can feel the anticipation building in the air as people start to claim their viewing spots. Rooftop cafes begin to fill, and the narrow pathways become a gentle river of people, all moving towards the western tip of the village. The most coveted spot to watch the Oia sunset is undoubtedly the ruins of the Byzantine castle of Agios Nikolaos. As the sun continues its slow journey, the sky begins its dramatic transformation. The brilliant blue of the day gives way to fiery oranges, soft pinks, deep purples. These colors reflect off the calm Aegean Sea, creating a shimmering pathway of light. The whitewashed houses of Oia, cascading down the cliff below the castle, they catch the last rays, glowing warm. Then comes the final, breathtaking moment. The sun, a perfect, blazing orb, touches the edge of the water. It hovers, then slowly slips beneath the waves. For a few seconds, the world seems to hold its breath. A hush falls over the crowd, and then spontaneous applause erupts. For those seeking a different perspective, watching the sunset from the water offers an even more immersive and romantic experience. Gliding across the caldera, you get to see the full scale and grandeur of the cliffs that you can't fully appreciate from within the village. You can feel the gentle rock of the waves and the cool sea breeze on your skin as you sip a glass of crisp, local Assyrtiko wine. As the golden hour begins, the view of the villages from the sea is simply breathtaking. The setting sun casts a warm, honey-colored light upon the cliffs. Oia, appearing as if it is on fire. Immerovigli, appearing as if it is on fire. Fira, appearing as if it is on fire. This is the ultimate romantic setting, perfect for couples celebrating a special occasion or simply wanting to share an unforgettable moment. After the sun has vanished, the boat slowly makes its way back to port under a sky filled with stars. The illuminated villages on the caldera's rim look like a diamond necklace draped across the dark cliffs. If Oia is the island's romantic soul, then Fira is its vibrant, beating heart. As the capital of Santorini, Fira pulses with an energy that is entirely its own, a lively mix of modern excitement and traditional Greek life. The main square, Platea Theotokopoulou, is a constant hub of activity, where locals meet for coffee, children play, and travelers plan their next adventure. From here, a maze of narrow, pedestrian-only streets branches out, each one lined with an eclectic array of shops. The streets of Fira are a sensory overload in the best possible way. The air is filled with a symphony of sounds, cheerful chatter from bustling cafes, the sizzle of gyros on a grill, and melodic Greek music from a nearby taverna. Unlike the quieter, more curated atmosphere of Oia, Fira feels more lived in and dynamic. While Fira is known for its lively atmosphere, it is also a place rich in culture and history. The Museum of Prehistoric Thera houses treasures from the Akrotiri excavation. Of course, Fira sits on the edge of the caldera. Scenic rooftop cafes and restaurants line the edge. Find a table, order a freddo cappuccino, and gaze at the blue caldera. From here you can see the whole volcanic basin, cruise ships below, the silhouette of Oia. Look out at Nea Kameni and Palea Kameni, the volcano's heart. For a truly memorable Fira experience, you must make the journey down to the old port, also known as Gialos. There are 3 ways to descend the nearly 600 steps. The most traditional method is by donkey. For a quicker descent, a cable car offers smooth, spectacular views. The third and most rewarding way down is to walk. Once you arrive at the old port, you'll find a charming and picturesque waterfront. This small harbor has a completely different feel from the bustling town above. After enjoying the tranquility of the port, you must face the journey back up. Walking up the steps is a true test of endurance, rewarded with a powerful sense of accomplishment. To truly understand Santorini, you must venture beyond the famous caldera rim and discover its hidden heart. Our journey begins in Pyrgos. Leaving the main road, you climb winding streets and feel like you're stepping back in time. The pace slows. Getting lost is part of the charm. Every turn reveals a delight. A hidden courtyard with potted geraniums, a tiny chapel with a worn wooden door, a cat napping in a sliver of sunlight. The goal of the walk is the top, where the Venetian castle ruins, the Castelli, stand guard. The fortress offers a breathtaking 360-degree panorama. The sunset here is serene and contemplative. Just a few kilometers from the lively capital of Fira lies Megalochori, a village that has managed to preserve its authentic character with incredible grace. Wandering from the square, you enter a maze of winding, impossibly narrow cobblestone streets. Through ornate wooden doorways, catch glimpses of private courtyards. Several of Santorini's most respected wineries sit in and around Megalochori. Enjoying a glass of local wine in a tranquil vineyard connects you to the agricultural soul of Santorini. Our final stop is Emporio. Hidden within its core lies one of the most fascinating and well-preserved medieval sites on the island. Walking into the Castelli of Emporio is like stepping into another world, a medieval time capsule. The pathways become incredibly narrow, creating a surreal, Escher-like landscape. The houses are small, with colorful doors and windows that add a touch of personality to the ancient stone walls. You can look up and see small balconies and bridges connecting the upper floors of different buildings. It rewards the curious traveler with an authentic and unforgettable experience, a journey into the medieval soul of the island that feels both mysterious and deeply compelling. Santorini's volcanic origins are never more striking than when you visit its unique and colorful beaches. The most famous and visually stunning of these is Red Beach. It feels less like a Greek island and more like a scene from another planet. The beach is framed by colossal, vertical cliffs of iron-rich volcanic rock. Their deep, rusty red color is almost surreal. Finding a spot on the narrow stretch of sand, you are enveloped by this incredible natural amphitheater of color. For those who do venture onto the sand, snorkeling is a popular activity here. On the southeastern coast of Santorini lies a long, sweeping expanse of black volcanic sand that stretches for several kilometers. This coastline is home to two connected beaches, Perissa and Perivolos. Perissa, at the northern end, has a relaxed, family-friendly, classic summer holiday vibe. Walk south from Perissa and the beach becomes Perivolos. The vibe shifts upscale and energetic. Perivolos is famous for stylish beach clubs. It's the place to see and be seen. Just on the other side of the Great Mesa Vuno rock from Perissa, you will find the popular and well-organized resort of Kamari. What sets Kamari apart is its beautiful pedestrianized seaside promenade. The resort is particularly popular with families. In the evening, the promenade comes alive. Diners with sea views, people browsing small shops, others sitting on benches watching the world go by. The atmosphere is relaxed and festive. The story of Santorini's wine is as old and as dramatic as the island itself. Farmers developed a unique pruning technique, weaving canes into low basket shapes. The culura cradles the grapes, shields them from wind, shields them from sun, and helps capture morning dew. A typical tour goes through the vineyards, into cool cellars, canavas carved into volcanic rock. The tour culminates in a guided tasting. Assyrtiko is the island's signature white grape. It's bone dry, with a crisp, electrifying acidity and a distinctive mineral finish, tasting of the sea and volcanic rock. While Assyrtiko rules the dry wines, Vinsanto is the island's legendary sweet wine, made from sun-dried Assyrtiko and Edani grapes. A sunset wine tour combines two of Santorini's greatest pleasures. Sitting on a terrace with a flight of local wines, watch the sun descend, an experience that engages all the senses. The unique volcanic soil also blesses the island with produce of incredible flavor. The star of the Santorinian garden is the cherry tomato. The most beloved way to enjoy it is in tomato keftadis, delicious tomato fritters, fried to a crispy, golden perfection. Another cornerstone of the local diet is the fava bean, transformed into a velvety, creamy puree. A simple yet profound dish that captures Santorinian home cooking in every spoonful. Surrounded by the deep blue waters of the AEGEAN, it's no surprise that seafood plays a starring role in Santorini's culinary scene. One of the most iconic dining experiences on Santorini is to eat at a fish taverna in a moody bay. As the sun sets, dining in a moody becomes a truly magical and romantic experience. Of course, no exploration of Greek cuisine would be complete without the classics. You'll find excellent souvlaki and gyros. While Santorini is famous for relaxation, it also offers incredible adventures. One of the most rewarding experiences is the hike along the caldera from Fira to Oia. Leaving the villages, peace and solitude descend. You hear wind whistling past and the distant cry of a seagull. This walk is a moving meditation. For a different thrill, explore Santorini on an all-terrain vehicle, or ATV. Renting an ATV gives you the freedom to discover hidden corners at your own pace. Create your own adventure. Find a secluded cove for a private swim, or stumble on a tiny family-run taverna for an authentic local lunch, far from the crowds. No trip to Santorini is complete without a boat excursion into the heart of the caldera. Here, you can disembark and hike up a barren, lunar-like landscape to the crater. The next adventure is a swim in the famous hot springs. Floating in these volcanically warmed waters, surrounded by the dramatic scenery of the caldera, is a unique and invigorating experience. Deciding when to visit Santorini depends on the experience you want. Shoulder seasons are ideal. Peak summer is for sunseekers. Off-season is Santorini at its most authentic. Get around. Rent an ATV or a small car. Stay on the caldera for iconic views or at the beach resorts for convenience. And wear comfortable shoes. Santorini is more than just a destination. It is a feeling, a dream etched in white and blue against the vast Aegean Sea. We have wandered through timeless villages. We have stood in awe as the sun painted the sky in fiery colors. We have tasted the island's essence in volcanic wines and sun-kissed cuisine. This island invites you to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to be present in pure beauty. From the legendary sunsets of Oia to the vibrant pulse of Fira, to medieval labyrinths of hidden villages, to colorful volcanic sands of its shores, it's a place for romance, for adventure, and for quiet contemplation. The memories will linger, warmth of the sun on your skin, the taste of salty sea air, and breathtaking views around every corner. The shared joy of watching a sunset, a crisp Assyrtiko on your lips, peace in a quiet village alley. Come experience the magic. Find your perfect moment in sun, wine, and villages. Santorini's timeless charm awaits. Unforgettable.